Hello, you lovely, lovely people. We've had a bit of a mishap this morning. We went out on this boat here, this one, and three of us, and one of the boys who was in charge of the boat was messing about out here. Oh, sorry people, sorry. Just turn it around like that, I think. Out here, in about 50 metres of water, and he capsized the boat. I'm in it. So the boat capsized, slow motion people, I'm fishing, and we're catching fish, which the fish we did manage to salvage. Oh, my wife's eating. We fishing, and we started, we got in a good spot, and one of the boys sat on here. Was it on here, Mia, that caused the problem here? On here. He sat on this, which of course unbalanced the boat, and the boat went over. That's the first time it's ever happened to me, first time, and I hope the last time. People, I was frightened, I was really. So all my fishing equipment, I managed to, my fishing rod, I had all that in my hand, but the reel, I've got to take that back and clean it all up. But all the fishing equipment that I had, line, hooks, all the fishing equipment that you take, when you go fishing, all gone, all at the bottom. Now, we were rescued by, I don't know where he is, but he's gone now, but he rescued us in this boat here. Hold on, I'll turn this around. In this boat here, he come out and rescued us. I think that's it now for boats, for me, for these kind of boats. All the time I had my boat, I had it for 3 years, I never had one incident. Never had one incident. And I was out in much rougher waters than this. Much rougher waters. But it just goes to show you, if one person messes around on the boat, that's what can happen. And they lost the paddles, they gone. My chinchillas, my slipper things that I had to buy new ones, gone. That is irreplaceable. But your life isn't. So thankfully we got back all in one piece after about an hour floating. And so this guy here, he's the culprit, this one. He is the man who caused the problem, who caused it to capsize. And he's normally, his dad said, yeah, he's good. He can, but his brother was older than him. He was operating the boat, and he told him to stop earlier. But my wife was frightened. She wasn't on the boat, but she was at the shore. She was here on the shore, and someone shouted out. What did they shout out at me? What did the people say here?
They need a rescue.
They need rescue. Aye?
The foreigner.
The foreigner what?
Pull up all the people.
All the people. Yeah. But I would be honest, I was scared, really, for a while. And then once I kind of realised what happened, I kind of composed myself, should I say. I did compose myself. But anyway, besides that, that was the plan today, was to go fishing, which we did for about an hour. And have you eaten the fish? Only small fish, like, but that's what I would have used as bait. But we just got in a good spot. We got in a good spot. But it just goes to show you how easy, because that sea it's totally unforgiving. It's unforgiving. Like I said, I had my boat for 3 years, and I went out in rough weather, never had an incident. I had a couple of times where I thought, ooh, I think I'm going to go back to shore. But never had an incident where the boat has capsized like that, out at sea. It has now. It has now. But anyway, we're going to spend the day on the beach. Not fishing, of course not fishing. This part where we are now, I've got to tell you, this part here has taken many people, like, to the bottom of the sea. And I don't know why, because there is no, like, rip currents here, there are no sort of undercurrents. It's just, I don't know why, but there's a lot of people who've drowned here. A heck of a lot of people. And not just because they've been in boats, just because they've been out swimming. And I said to my wife before, I said I would never ever let my son swim in here, and we haven't. I would never, because there's something about, and some of the local people here, they run about the spell of the lady or something like that. So what they do, apparently, when they catch fish here, they put fish back into the ocean that they catch with the lady. The Philippines people, they are very superstitious indeed. Very superstitious. But really, this part here has taken a lot of people. Since I've been here in the Philippines, or since I've been here. I remember once we used to fish in a little fish pan down here. It was a fish pan that was, it wasn't in our use anymore, but the tide used to bring the fish in, and we used to fish. And I remember there was two girls, two sisters, and they used to come around and watch me fish. Because foreigner here, because there's not many foreigners here, and they used to come around and watch me. And I remember one time seeing it on Facebook, actually, that there was two girls drowned, and it was them in here. And I was absolutely devastated with that. I couldn't believe it. And one was around 14, I think, the other one was 12. But I remember that, and that was it was before COVID. And I think the last one that was drowned here was no more than about a month ago. I remember seeing that as well. But the ocean is unforgiving. I think that's it with these kind of boats with me now, people. I'm done. And as I don't know if you know, but I gave my boat to a guy on the beach where I used to keep it, an old boy, and I gave it to him. But he said I can still use it whenever I want. I think I'm done now. That there has put me off. It's definitely put me off going on these kind of boats here. You can see, can't you, look, they low down. But mine was similar to that, a little bit higher on the side perhaps, but never had an incident, never, not once. But today, first time going out with these here, capsized. And it's not like capsizing when you're in like a kayak or something like that, when it's controlled, or it is uncontrolled. Here is different because I felt the tide as well. You feel it pushing and pulling you. And we were out about 500 metres, maybe more than that actually, no, it was more than that, maybe 800 metres. And the reason how they saw us is because I got this red top on, and Mira said, oh, they must be lying down in the boat. And the girl next door who lives in one of these little beach houses, it's not a beach house, this is where they live. And she said, rescue, rescue. So that's how my wife knew. And my son was crying here on the beach. He said, Daddy's not coming back. That's it for me, people. Really, I'm done. I love fishing, but from now on, I'm only going to go on a chartered boat, or I'm just going to stick to the beaches, to the places that I know, to the reefs that I know, fishing under bridges and things like that. My days of going on these kind of boats for me now is absolutely finished, 100%. Oh, and the bait, I bought a kilo of live shrimp this morning. They were big as well. And, oi, dog doesn't like me. Doesn't matter where you go, you get dogs. But, and the guy over there in the pink shorts, and once his dog doesn't bite me, in the pink shorts, he's gone round there. Hello! He was the guy that's come out and rescued us. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the shrimp we bought, we're cooking. We're barbecuing the shrimp, and we're going to eat that. So the bait that we did buy to catch the fish with, we're going to be eating the bait instead of eating the fish that we caught with the bait. But this was the guy that saved us here. Here he is, Here, this man here. He's the rescue man. He's the man who come out and rescued us. He come out and rescued us. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Very quick, and he's the man who caused it. Him. He's the culprit who could have killed us. And this is his brother who told him off. But anyway, people, that's it for this. I'll see you next time. Over and out.